Good afternoon, guys. Our question here today is that if Jimmy Garoppolo is not good to go on Sunday against the Miami Dolphins, who do the 49ers start at quarterback? You have Nick Mullens, who came in relief of Garoppolo against the Jets, looked a little shaky, ended up playing well down the stretch of that game, started against the Giants, played well against a not very good Giants defense, and then had an implosion last night against the Eagles. Now, on the flip side, you have CJ Beathard, who was a third-round draft pick, probably the more physically talented guy, but has never really shown it on the field since he's been drafted. CJ did come in relief of Nick Mullens last night, and he threw for 139 yards and a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but he was facing a defense that was laying back in prevent and letting him complete passes underneath. To his credit, he took the stuff that was open, led him down the field for a score, then got him close enough to throw a Hail Mary at the end. So, Alex, who do you got?
I don't know. The thing for me is do we chalk this up to a Nick Mullens, the moment being too bright, and now that he has this bad performance under his belt, like he's had it, he's gotten it out of his system, and he's going to go back to playing the way we saw against the Giants, or even more akin to how we saw in the year that he started and went 4-9 or whatever it was in that season, right before we got Jimmy in the trade. Is he going to play more akin to that, or is he going to be more of what we saw against the Eagles? I always feel like just at any level with sports, it's not about what you have done, it's about what you're currently doing, what you're doing currently. Like, your current product matters. And the product we saw Sunday against the Eagles has to have some weight, and it was atrociously awful. Really, really bad. Beathard has played that bad. Beathard, has played that bad as well. And it's really hard to judge Beathard based on prevent defense that the Eagles were playing, making sure that we didn't get a big play. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, so going with CJ isn't necessarily a guarantee, but I don't feel like Nick Mullens has enough game experience to be able to shake this off and come out and sling this thing against the Miami Dolphins. I'm not 100% confident that he can do it. I think you probably have to go with the hot hand and play CJ Beathard, and if he starts to struggle, turn to Nick Mullens. But at this point, Nick definitely hasn't. I don't think he did anything to deserve getting handed the reins against the Dolphins next week at all.
I think that if Jimmy's not the starting quarterback this week, that the 49ers will have somewhat of an open competition at practice. I think the competition will fuel, what happens, but I think that if Jimmy doesn't play, you'll probably see both quarterbacks play on Sunday. I think that Beathard got, a little lucky playing against the prevents that he was seeing, and he made good plays and he threw good passes, so he took advantage of his situation. When it came to Mullens really, the moment was just too big for him. He saw an opportunity with Jimmy getting healthy that he needed to play at a high level, and really he was trying to be too perfect. He was trying to prove that he's a big-time quarterback. He's going to be a free agent. It was prime time. He had all these eyes on him, and he just let the moment be too big for him. But I don't think Mullens can't recover from this. I think he's a tough dude, and that's the same thing with CJ. They're both really tough guys. They're gritty. They understand football. This isn't going to intimidate them. I think Mullens was down in the moment, but with time to reflect and then some new coaching and really looking at it again, I think he'll settle in. I think either guy can do okay for the game, but I do think it's going to be more of a battle in practice, and we'll see who comes out as the actual starter, but I wouldn't be surprised to see both. But I'm really hoping that Jimmy G is up to his ability and he's able to play on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm really, really hoping Jimmy G's ready this week. Between those two, as negative as I was on him last night, feeling in my head, I think I would go with Mullens. He's definitely got more experience playing well than CJ does. CJ didn't have very many games that he's played well in when he started.
Yeah, CJ was a rookie when he was forced in there. So this is you got to think that's a long time ago.
True.
He's seasoned. He's been coached. He knows the offense inside and out. He's got a different set of position players, a different offensive line.
True.
So I mean,
yeah, and he's also had more time in Shanahan's system now.
Yeah, exactly.
As well.
By the way,
Him and Mullens are closer to having the same amount of time in the system than what originally was the case. CJ came in as a rookie, and Mullens had been on the practice squad for a year already.
I mean, we have to take into account that Mullens did beat him out in training.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But
Also that too.
You never know.
Never know.
And if we're going on who has the better haircut and mustache, CJ Beathard's just dominant wing. But I would go with Mullens for the reasons I was talking about, and that the last 2 years he's beaten Beathard out in camp. But I wouldn't be shocked to see Beathard, and I don't think there's that much of a difference between the two. I think that as long as either of those guys play, we're in a little bit of trouble. I think we really need Jimmy back on Sunday.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Need big time Jimmy Jim. I said Timmy Jim. Tim Lincecum. What's up? Fan. Big fan.
Ain't no sunshine.
Bum, bum, bum. Only darkness every day. Boom, boom, boom. Ain't no sunshine when Jimmy's gone. Because when he's gone,
we're gonna get owned
every time
he don't play.
It's true. It's true. We miss you, Jimmy. All right, guys. For all your 49ers news, updates, rumors, parody songs, you know where to find it. Right here. 49ers Cutback. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, let us know our voices are beautiful. We know they are. It's fine. We love all of you. Until next time, stay safe.
And remember, the right way
is always the 49ers way.